everyone is having a great day, great weekend, and y'all are ready for the fun, the times, the shenanigans. It's your boy Jed. Tonight we're going to be doing some Lego, non-Lego building. We're going to be putting together an Toyota Torino 86, AE86 kit set that I got for the Christmas. It's going to be hopefully a fun time. Fingers crossed. So, definitely. And then after that's done, if it goes quickly enough, I've also got some Pokemans. Ooh, there we go. Pokemans. And if that goes really fast, then I also got a Son Goku. Bam, Son Goku. You know what? I should do. Well, I was like, I can change the thing, but I can't. Because you can't, you won't, you don't stop. Let me make sure all my audio is working, because half the time I never know what I'm doing. Alright, so it's working on the UbiTubies. It should work just fine on the TikTok. Let's see. There you go. Okay, cool. Alright, let's do this thing. Like I said, we're going to be doing some Lego building. Non-Lego. Not really Lego. It's going to be an AE86. Ooh, that I got for Christmas. It's going to be fun times. There's like about 300 pieces, I think it was. 399 pieces plus decals. But those all look like they go in last, so that's fine. This is going to be a fun thing, actually. I'm really excited about this. It's been a while since I've actually done like a crafting stream, so hopefully people are going to watch and enjoy. Let me know, is there a Lego... There we go. I'm trying to make sure I got the best lighting. That's gonna get there. We go. All right, so we are going to start the build, and like I said, it's it's a non-brand. It's Mold King, whatever that is. I don't know what brand that is, but it's Legos. Essentially, it's like Legos or Legos, like Band-Aids and bandages. It doesn't matter. It's all Lego. You know, anyone who says otherwise, just sorry. Gotta refresh that. Oh, wife texted me, so. Let's get this party started. All right. Da da do 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 da 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 da. There we go. Sorry. There you go. Alright. So let's get this party started. Yeah, like I said, we are going to be building a 19, I think it's a 1985, 86, 87. One of those two Toyota Torino model AE86, which, for those of you who don't know, is the car from the super awesome anime technically the lead anime from Initial D. So that's gonna be fun. Remember, if you are enjoying the stream, please, the live, the stream, the whatever YouTube calls it, be sure to let me know. Best way you can do that is give a share, give a like, give a follow. All that stuff is free, costs you nothing, so. Okay, of course it's supposed to open in order. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I opened one. And now I can't find. So I guess I'm gonna have to open in the wrong order. So that's, or well, not the wrong order, but just different order. That's what happens when you are doing non-Lego builds. You don't have the bestest of qualities, but that's okay. Alright, like I said, if you are enjoying the stream, definitely give a like and a follow and a share. Let's get some more people watching the Legos. Okay, I need 6 of these little dudes. These little blocky frames. Nope, that's not the right color. That's a brown. We need the black piece. I don't want to just dunk everything, dump it all out. I might have to if I can't find the pieces I need. Okay, that's not good. I'm trying not to lose anything because that would suck, as y'all can imagine. Piece I need is not there. This is, I don't need that right now. Let's try it. Oh, here we go, 2. Okay. And apparently I pulled a piece from later bag, which maybe might have been important. May not have been. Nope, that's the wrong piece. There we go. We don't need a solid piece. We need a circular connector-y piece or whatever. So, yeah. So, I don't know about y'all, but I like building Legos. And I'm old, so I remember before they were like kits and stuff, like before essentially Star Wars got in on it. That's 2, 3, 4. You had to be super creative and build your own kits if you wanted to build something like Star Wars-y type thing. And then, Star Wars made for the prequels and stuff, they made a huge licensing deal with Lego made a licensing deal with George Lucas and LucasArts or whatever, and essentially started pumping out Star Wars Lego sets, and that's it kind of saved Lego's business because they were actually going bankrupt, which would have sucked for them. They were losing a lot of money, and the population was just not caring about Legos as much as they used to. Because why would you? You've got VR and computer games and all that stuff in the late 90s. So why would you be, doing Legos? Plus, Lego kits were super expensive. Like, you wanted like a boat or a train or something. Those things were insane. They were out of the range of most normal people. And so if you wanted a Lego kit, you had to save up. Or you could buy just a bunch of random pieces and make your own thing, but that required being creative. Which not everyone is. Right. No, I think I'm supposed to do underneath. Whoops. That's not good. One thing this thing does not come with is a there's like a piece puller type thing that you can use to separate out Legos. I think I have one in the other room, but let's see if I can do what I can. There we go. Okay. Already starting off strong with this one, and yeah. Slowly and surely, slowly and surely. Okay. So I know normally I do like video game content. People are like, "Why are you doing Legos?" And sometimes you just want to take a break from stuff, you know. I'm really not in the mood for rank, and there's an event that starts tomorrow. That's like the Final Fantasy event, and so I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be really cool. And so I just really don't feel like playing tonight. And Snap is fun, but yeah. Alright, so we need 4-piece, the long piece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not that piece. There we go. All right, so we need just a square. We don't have just a square, so let's check in this bag. There should be, in theory. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Trying to like get the pieces without knocking everything over. It's for fun times. Oh, whew, almost lost a piece. Whew, whew, whew. It's gonna be kind of cool when it's all put together, I hope. With any luck. Okay. Alright, I need gray pieces. 6. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's 2 of these, and this is still flipped over. Put that there. Nope, that goes right there. Cool. Alright, and now, oh, okay, this is going to be interesting. Now we need these triangle-y pieces. Oh man, I kind of want to just dump all this stuff out and instead of having to, you know, and I might just so okay. I had a bag. There we go. Okay. One of the things it came with was this glass display case for when it's done. So we're going to dump all the little pieces from bag 2 into the thing. Make it a little easier to find the pieces we need. We need 6 of these. 6 of these. There we go. 6 of these little triangle-y pieces. Triangles. That's 1. That's 2. Sorry. Let's see if I can zoom out just a little bit on the camera so you can see it. Nope, that's as you can zoom in, but you can't zoom out. Rude. Oh well. Alright, we'll shift that over for now. I'll fix that back, you know, put that back the way it needs to for the next stream. But that way you can see a little bit more of the building and staging area. There's another piece. 3. I need 6 of these suckers. And I've got 3. I feel like for most Legos, there's 4. You end up spending more time trying to find the pieces than actually doing anything with the pieces, you know, like assembling and stuff. I mean, I've got this thing to... Alright, so that is 5 with We're missing 1 last piece. There we go. 6. Okay. So that, I'm going to flip this over, and that goes right here. And that goes right there. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Oh no, fudge. That is not good. I dropped a piece. Oh no! Piece down. Oh man, I legit lost a piece, and I'm hoping that there's like another piece somewhere, like a spare. Because that's gonna suck if I already screwed up. Let me look really quickly under my desk for the piece. That is not it. That is not it. That is also not it. No. I heard it fall on the floor. Let me check underneath my desk. Be right back while I look for the piece. And hopefully I can find the piece. Because it's going to suck if I can't. Oh man, that blows. And it is a tiny piece too. It's not even like a, wow, it's a big piece or whatever. No, it is a teeny tiny mother lover, you know? That's not it. I heard it fall, so I know it did hit the ground. Just my luck, you know? Something else that I didn't even know I had dropped, but not the piece. The piece to resistance. Gotta love when you drop pieces and then you like, maybe it's over here. I mean, it's a little Lego piece, so it legitimately could have bounced anywhere, you know? Because that's how Lego pieces do. They just bounce wherever's. Oh man, dude, I can't believe that happened. Look how. What are the freaking odds? Within minutes of going live, I legitimately lost a piece, and that is unfortunate, as the kids say. Unfortunate. One last sweep, maybe I can find it. I'm hoping. Ah, yes. Whew. I got hella lucky. Whew. Oh man, I found it. Okay. Dang, Daniel. There it is. Stupid piece. Okay. Whew. I'm all Sweaty. Alright, look at that. Oof. Alright, Technic pin for these little 1, 2, 3, 4, and one for these scrapers. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a long 6-piece. Okay. We're gonna do this. This can go, you can go with this, you can go with that. That's a piece there. Make it the connection. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Let me know how the stream looks, by the way. If there's anything I should be doing, like if you guys can't see what's going on with the stream, or you can't see the pieces as I'm putting them on, let me know. You know, this is 100%. First time I've actually done a Lego stream, so you know, be kind of cool. Do 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 do. So I'm gonna munch a little. Okay. Look at that. Lift off. That brown piece. And then a 3-piece black. How many do I need? I need 2 3-piecers. The 3-piecers. There we go. I have 2 of them, and then 2 single. It's 1, 2. All right, you know what? We're gonna zoom in a little bit. I think. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Okay. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. Maybe. Or not. We're not gonna zoom in. Apparently that did not. That did all of nothing. Cool. Trying to see if I could zoom in on that one. But apparently, I cannot. Okay. What if I zoom in a lot? Nope. Still nothing. You know what? I wonder if I can. Webcam software. I should be able to. Nope. Oh man. In other words, sorry, y'all get to hear me sing horribly because that part is just stuck in my head, and that stinks. Okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, it's not letting me zoom in. So, fine. Be that way. I didn't want to zoom in anyway. I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? Here we go. It's weird. So Logitech used to be able to control the camera, and you could open up their webcam stuff, but apparently it is not, neither camera, you can't use either camera, so that's interesting. You can't use the cameras while you're streaming, so, or you can't use their software while you're streaming, so that's fun. Okay, let's move on to the next page. We are already on page 4. Whew. Oh man, this is weird. Alright, so we need one little duo brown. A doodoo brown piece. There it is. 1. And now we're going to hold on. I go through and turn off sources and stuff. There you go. So that we don't have any type of latency problems. Suddenly I didn't move and it's like, oh god, did I just stop streaming or no? Yeah, we're okay, we're okay. Got scared all of a sudden. It's a long piece. Alright, one of these, 4. 1. 2, 3. 4. Alright, so we're going to do this. Now this, you can get with this, or you can get with that. Or you can get with this, or you can get with that. Weapon of choice. Okay. And then we need one weird piece. Which, you know, when I say that, that doesn't make any sense. Like, when they're all weird pieces. How is the audio, by the way? Okay, seems okay. No echo, which is nice. We had some echoing problems last stream, and that was not fun. That was because it was broadcasting. It was using the... Ah, crap. Okay, thank you for that. Fell on the chair. Whew. It was using the audio from both the stream, like the OBS stream, and from my microphone. Which is why there was an echo. Echo. Okay, so now we're going to need one single. One single, one weird circular, and one weird whatever that piece is. I don't know. There we go. I think that might be the best that we're going to get, as close as we can get. So, hopefully, that's okay. Don't know if it is or not. I need to move my keyboard out of the way and have it like right here, but alright, I need a circle, which is plated, fancy, a diamond, and a single. Now we're going to put that there. That's there, that's there, and then that's there. Look at that. We're going to add it to the front of this, apparently. I guess that's what that's supposed to look like. I don't know. Maybe it's like the muffler. I don't really know what's the front and what's the back yet, because you really don't with Legos until, you know, you build the damn things. Sorry. We're going to put that over there so that I can lay this down. I'm munching, as you can imagine. Got my strawberries and grapes. Let's go. Well. Now we need another single piece. And one of these wanky pieces. Corner pieces, maybe? Nope, that ain't it. Ah, I just dropped pieces. Dang it, dude. Can you not? Nope, that's not it. I was like, maybe that's it. No, that doesn't look to be it. I think that's it right there. Which means we're now pulling out of another bag. That's lovely. So many pieces to pull. So little time. Okay. Try not to open it all the way, because nope, that is not the piece I actually need. I mean, yay for whoever did this to, you know, more or less keep their stuff together. But boo that I can't find the pieces I need. Okay, it's gotta be in here. I refuse to believe that it's not here. You know, it's gotta be here. Okay. I just want to dump this bag in. Oh, wait, here it is. Wait, maybe. Yeah. Oh, man. Whew. This little mother lover is the one we couldn't find. Pain in the ass. Alright, we're gonna plop that there, right? Yeah, okay. So far, that's what it looks like. Alright, now we need to do some more single, a weirdo leggy piece, and then a single dot. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing we did for the last time. We're gonna combine those pieces there. Okay. And then we need another triangle-y piece, curved piece. There it is, and another single. A dot, if you would. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I am putting stuff together on stream as best as I can. So if y'all don't see stuff, definitely let me know, because I'll move things around. I want to make sure everyone can see. Okay, that goes there, I guess. That's what that looks like. Maybe? No. There we go, like that. Okay. Only upside down. orientation apparently matters for directions on this one. Okay. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. So we got that, and then that's, let's go on to the next piece. It's like, oh, put a bunch of random pieces together that we don't know anything about. And then go for the best. There we go. A little bit closer. Little bit smart, a little bit wiser, little bit. Ta-da. There's the one, the two, single jingle brick, and the second one of these. Okay, so we're going to put this there. Boom. I think I screwed something up. I think I gotta go back and make sure I got it right, because it does not seem to be. I don't know. Well, that's it. Second piece. No, I'm dumb. It's okay. Where did this piece go? Forgot to put this piece. Oop. In theory, this should go somewhere over here. Huh. Alright, that goes there. Sideways. Yeah, turn that. Okay, we're gonna pop this on there. And then it goes here, apparently. I don't actually know how. Well, maybe I was only supposed to know that's where that goes. So that part is that. Maybe, yeah, am I supposed to do half? Am I supposed to do half, if at all? No. Oh, I see exactly what I did wrong. No, yeah. Oh, come on. Shit. Thankfully, looks like all the pieces stuck together. Okay, whew. That could have gone really bad. Okay, there we go. So I'm guessing this is probably the tailpipe over the E86 and like a tow line. Okay, it's coming together, y'all. Coming together. Dorifto. Dorifto, Dorifto. Dorifto, Dorifto. Okay. A three piece in white. There it is. There's one. The second one floating. There it is. Okay, and then 2x8. One of those. And two more LV shapes. Okay. Here we go. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Alright, so hopefully everyone's having a good night. I mean, you know, my night's going pretty good so far. I'm building Lego on stream. I mean, living the dream, am I right? Not a lot of people watching on the TikTok right now, so, you know, that does happen. I don't know what to put this on, though. Honestly, the categories are so random. Like on Twitch, it's like, you know, this is makers and crafting because I'm making Legos, even though I'm not physically making the Legos, I'm making the kit. So that makes sense that it would be that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go now. Look at us, we are coming along, y'all. Come together. 5 pieces. Assemble them. And there's 5. Now 5 by 5. Do 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 do. Okay. You know what? I think I might end the stream as this topic and just switch topics. I don't know. On at least on first. TikTok is concerned. It's like if it's not gaming, I don't know what. Technically, I don't know what this stream would qualify as. You know. But what are you gonna do? Just trying to make sure I keep my numbers up, you know, because it happens. So I was talking to my wife earlier, and I mentioned to her that World of Warcraft is going to be celebrating 20 years towards the end of the year in November, I believe. Which means that right now, look at that. I mean, this year my guild will turn 19 because we were started in May of 2025 or 2015. 2005. I know my numbers, I swear. Which for those of you who were not around then, that's a long damn time. It's been a long time, nothing I do. Yeah, my guild right now, it turned 18 this or last year. So this year, it can drink. Well, no, it won't be able to drink. It's 20, but it's able to vote. So that's, you know, crazy. I mean, it's just you know, insane. Would not have thought my guild would be around 20 something, or almost 20 years later. We're not as active as we were. I think that honestly peaked probably around MOP. I think was the last time we had like a full raid squad. We had some for the one after that. We had some for Warlords. But then it kind of petered out. People got their, you know, stuff to do in real life. As is often the way. And that's okay, you know. Those people that, you know, I've been playing since 2005. You know, game launched 2004, so it's not like I was early adapter, but still. Some of the people that started playing with me were literal babies. You know, had some high schoolers, had some college kids, and it's crazy. It is, in fact, crazy how far, you know, we've come. Like from that, like some of these people are married, and you know, I don't know too many of them have kids, but I know several of them have gotten married over the years. Only one has invited me to their wedding. Coochies. I don't know that I would have gone. I didn't go to the one I was invited to either, but it's more of, I only knew the groom. I didn't even know the bride, and I felt like it'd be awkward to be like, oh, who are you? How do you know them? And I'd be like, I play video games with the groom. And yeah, that'd be just really awkward. Like, what do you say to that? I play video games. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, anyone that knows him knows he plays the video games, so it's not like, you know, it would shock anyone, but still. Okay. Okay, alright. Slowly coming together. Come together. Right now. Over me. But yeah, it's crazy. I know some people that were playing, they graduated with advanced degrees. That's crazy. Yeah, because I remember some of these people, I had to explain a lot of things about life to them, whether they wanted to or not. In some instances. Good times, good times. So this, you know, we played WoW during the birth of the internet, essentially. So there were a lot of memes. Well, not a lot of memes. A lot of things that were done, and it was like, haha, nerdy, geeky things, blah blah blah. Like, you know, hey, have a link to Goatsy. And for those of you who don't know what Goatsy is, you know, don't go look it up. But you know, that was okay. You know, it was hilarious at the time. People laughed. They were traumatized, but people laughed afterwards. People learned very quickly in guild that whenever we would do a raid night, if I had a link in my vent comment, Ventrilo, jeez, that's how old that is. They knew not to click on it, and the noobs. The noob, you know, the pubs we'd plug in, they didn't know that, so they would be like, "Oh, there's a link here. I wonder if it has to do anything with the raid. I'm gonna go click on it," and then you'd hear, "Oh my God, what the hell?" As the new person's like, "I went to that link," and we're all like, "Oh no, welcome to the raid." Did that wrong. Gotta turn these that way. There we go. I did right on the other one. I don't know why I didn't do it right on that one. Yeah, that was good times. Good times. Man, I'm like seriously not getting a lot of people watching tonight. I might have to end the live and see, you know, switch it up, because there is like no one online watching, and that's kind of sad. Should be at least like one person. But I don't know if it's just that time of night where people just aren't really on and wanting to watch crafting stuff, or if it's just I picked the wrong topic, or there's no real good topic to pick, you know? I don't know. Okay, is that how that? Yeah, that goes there. And that goes, looks like right there. Oh yeah, there's the tail. Where's the front? I think it's the tail. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to restart the live, I guess, and which for those of you who are not watching through TikTok won't notice it, because, you know, whatevs. Alright, I'm going to end it, change topics to, I don't know, gaming or something. Yeah, there's like no one watching that one. We'll just do gaming. We'll do other games. And then we will go gaming. Okay, go live. Alright, there. So that should, in theory, you know, restart the stream with better stuff. Hopefully people will watch now. I don't know. Alright. Okay, so we need 6 of these pieces, the little V's or L's, however you want to, whatever shape you want to associate with them. Okay. Alright, I need 1. And then a 6-piece black one. Alright, where's the 6-piece black one go? Where? I think it goes right there. Yeah, it looks like that goes there. Okay. Let's put that. Because that's just like in the way. Hello, everyone who is joining the stream from TikTok. Welcome. We're putting together Legos. And honestly, I felt like gaming was the only topic that really would work because it's not educational and it's not chatting because I'm doing stuff with it. And there is no just generic, you know, makers and crafting. Oh, in theory, there should be a Lego category, but there isn't. Rude. But then again, the same thing for Twitch. Should have like a Lego stream. I don't know if there actually is. Whatever. I guess it would be like a creator thing. That's what I have it on that. But there's nothing like that for TikTok, unfortunately. But we are building a Toyota Trueno Sprinter, an AE86. Let's go from Initial D. When it's done, it'll hopefully look like that. We're a while away from that, but we're gonna put the pieces that we need there, and then 4 of these brown pieces. 4 of those. So, if you guys are just joining, if y'all are just joining, you know, let me know. Do you like anime? And if so, have you seen Initial D? It's gonna be, you know, fun time. If you have, and if you haven't, well, that's okay. You know, Initial D is a, oh, geez, at this point, it is a 20, no, yeah, about close to 20-year-old anime. God, that sounds horrible. That can't be right. Someone look that up if you can, because that can't be, that just, I know I'm old. I know I'm old. I know it. I just, but dang, dude, 20 years I've been watching anime. Ugh. And I remember watching it when I was in college. It'd be up and it would be on. It'd be like, heck yeah, with the German techno beat, or the Euro beat, Euro techno whatever. Euro Techno, Tech Euro Tech. I don't know what it was called. Like the weird animation, like the you know the animator was, whoever drew him was not the greatest at drawing people. And then you'd have like the music was just like, and then like the cars. Oh my god, the cars were so funny because they would be like computer animated, I want to say, and it was so funny to see it. Because actually they didn't look too bad, but it was like, yeah, Dorifto. Spawned memes a plenty. Okay, I think this thing is telling me these two red pieces, although this looks like brown. I guess it could be clear. Yeah, it's probably clear. It's probably clear. Ugh. So yeah, if you all are enjoying the live, the stream, the TikTok, the Twitch, the anything, you know, please let me know. Give a like, give a follow, give a share. Trying to grow the channel, and the best way to grow it, with your help, by your powers combined, I am hopefully entertaining you. Probably not, though. Probably not. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Where does this little piece go? Right there, and then the other one goes on the other side. Did I only grab the one? No, I should have. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where is it? It's right there. You know, we're gonna aim this down just a little bit so it's less of, you know, you just see less of my head. And I'm not like, we'll just have to fix it for the next stream, and that's okay. But yeah, I'm a little bit more in stream now, I guess. Okay, now. Now we're gonna, I guess, open the next bag. Ooh, baggy. Maybe? Ooh, that's the thing. Jump that back in there. Not this baggy. Looks like we're doing, yeah, this baggy. So in theory, you're supposed to go like bags 1, 2, 3, 4, and I found that it kind of did, but it didn't like it doesn't label things like say, hey, this is obviously from bag 4 or bag 6 or bag 3 or whatever. You should be only using things from this bag, because it was like I have to go looking for other stuff. So kind of annoying about that, but we're in bag 3 already. Now this is a 399 piece creator block. I don't know what to call it. It's not actually Lego. I wish Lego would have a JDM brand. That would be so cool. I'd buy an R34 Skyline. Heck yeah, I'd buy that in Lego, because you know that'd be like high quality and it'd be amazing. But that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe not. I don't know that it's going to happen, but I don't also know that it's not going to happen. It could happen. And yeah, so who knows? So hilariously enough, now that we've changed the topic, I've had more people join in this live than the whole, like in the last 8 minutes, than joined the entire time we were streaming. I don't know who watches like stuff on the TikTok categories, but it was not anyone that wanted to watch someone put together Lego stuff. So, it's okay. Okay. Boop-boo-doo-doo. So, you know, I was talking to my wife about it a couple years ago, and I was like, I kind of wanted to get a Skyline. started looking at importing one. And at the time, only so there's 3 different types of Skylines, modern Skylines. There's the R32, which is affectionately known as Godzilla, because it was a beast of a race car. A Nissan one, they dominated the scene with it the first year it was out, because it was just like this bombshell that no one knew about. It was like, wow. There's the 33, which is the less cared for body kit, just because it was not as powerful. It looks like it wasn't drastically different in appearance. Like it was a little bit bigger and a little bit meaner, but it didn't perform as like amazingly awesome as the 32 did. And then there's the 34, which is the car that a lot of people actually learn to drive in like games like Gran Turismo, and they watch Paul Walker. He had a 34 in Too Fast, Too Furious, and he drove one in... what did he drive? I think he drove one in the next... He drove it a couple different Skylines, but most people know him because of those movies and games. Oh, cranking along. It's starting to look like it. Look at that. That totally looks like the rear end. Awesome. But so I looked into it many a moon ago. Oh, we can actually, I think, dump this bag into me. Where was this bag? Yeah, it was this bag. Okay, we're gonna dump this bag into here. Need 2 of these. Always gotta put your pieces where you can find them. But I was looking at buying. I looked at importing a Skyline, and they were available. And I was like, I wonder how much it would cost to get a how much would it be an 8.6? You know, because that'd be awesome. It'd be awesome to get an 8.6. And at the time, they were like $8,000 maybe. And I guess everyone kind of has like, I guess after the lockdown and the pandemic, everyone's like, I want one of these cars, and then they kind of started importing them. So I guess there's less of inventory out in the wild compared to how it used to be. So they're much more. I looked at them the other day, and they are much more expensive than they used to be, by like a lot. And I think they're like double what they were at. And I was like, damn, dude, I could have had one hella cheap if I would have bought one when I saw it for hella cheap. But I go back and forth. Like, I want a Skyline, but then I also want the, you know, and Skyline's cool and all, but the 8.6, honestly, I think more resonates with me. I've got more of a history with the 8.6 because I got into like watching drifting. I've never actually drifted. Well, intentionally drifted. I mean, you know, when when it's raining or snowing, it's not quite the same thing, but you know, I've slid it around, but it's not the same thing at all. But I think it would be the coolest thing to just drive around in a thing and have like the decals on the side that say Fujiwara Tofu Shop. I think that'd be so cool. You know? But I don't know. I go back and forth. The 34s are now available. Also, this is supposed to be the Tofu. 34 is now available to be like it's import legal. So the U.S. has a law where you cannot import a car that is not 25 years old. So if you want to import a car, it has to be 25 years old. And that is because back in early 90s, or so, there was a Mercedes that came out in Europe, and it was not coming out here. I don't know if it was ever coming out here or just it was a crappier version that came out here, because sometimes honestly it could be either or. And there are people, shady people, rich shady people, who really wanted the car, were importing the car into the U.S. And like, because it was an import, it didn't have to follow all the safety rules and regulations that American cars have to follow when they are manufactured here, or when when they're brought in here. And so I don't know if it was Mercedes itself or a bunch of the car manufacturers were like lobbying. Probably was just Mercedes, because Mercedes is a fancy vehicle. But they pushed for a change so that you couldn't do that, because they were losing out money on that. And so since then, you have to have 25 years or more before you can import a car. But there are exceptions, especially for the Skyline. The exceptions being if you are bringing it in for showing, for like a show, like it has something that is so unique that you are just having it just for shows, not driving around, not daily, and you can bring it in for that. But you cannot title it. You can't get a title for your car. Not a federal title, right? You can get a state. You can state register it, but oh wait, hold on a second. So it's like really the only exceptions would be, or right now would be like a Skyline 34 GTR V-Spec, fancy pantsy. It's like not just your run-of-the-mill 34. It would be a fancy. Oh wait, that's actually right. I did that right. Okay. Dang it. I doubted myself. Alright. So, that would be the only way around the that law. Which, again, I don't know anyone that wants to spend the cash to import a car. And again, that's such. You know what? You're limited on how much you can drive it. Like if you drive it, like you have to document the mileage on it and everything. So if you're only allowed to drive it 2,500 miles every year, which is enough to really go, take it to car shows, get gas, and then you can't like take it cross country because that's gonna rack up the miles. And you gotta, I'm assuming you gotta document how many miles you put on every year, because they don't want you to lie and say, oh my god, it's amazing, this is a super fancy model, and I don't want to title it or whatever. I want to just drive it. So they do that so you don't do that, because people would. There was a company who had made a deal with the government called Motor X, I believe is what they were called. And they were bringing cars over, like Skylines and stuff over, and modifying them to make fit, to all the regulations, for emissions and all that stuff, and safety and whatever. they were doing that. They were modifying the vehicles to do that, so that they would be up to par with domestic car. And what happened there is it only went for a few years. They only did it for a couple years, and then they went out of business. And the reason for that is because initially they were doing that. They were bringing in only the GTRs and whatever, and selling them, and people bought them. So there are actual like street legal GTRs that have been here for 20 years or so, and they're street legal, 100%. But there maybe 100 of them, if that. And they were expensive back then. So what happened with the company, Motorex, was they got greedy, as is often the way. And they started importing non-GTR models and saying, no, it's a Skyline. They're all Skylines. It's all the same. So they could buy the cheaper non-GTR Skylines, which are not as strong or powerful or whatever, and they could bring them in much cheaper and sell them for the same amount roughly as a GTR, and they would rake in the money. The problem is, then eventually the government caught on and was like, what the hell, Jimmy? WTF. WTF, And so then they put a stop to that, and then the company ended up going out of business because they just, when you fraud, you try to commit fraud against, anyone, whether it's the government or local business or whatever. Look at that. It's looking cool. They don't look down. They don't look highly upon being lied to. So there went, a lot of people's chance to get Skyline. Because honestly, how many of us that actually know about the Skyline had the cash back in the early 90s, late 90s to buy a Skyline and import it? I know I sure as hell didn't. I don't have the money now. I'm working on it, but I'm not doing it anytime soon. And that's okay. Yeah, that's right. That's okay. That's all right. I think this looks like it goes right there, and the angles that these people made this is not the best. I guess those are like our seats. Yeah, they look like seats. Okay, now we're gonna need 2 of those, 2 uprights. Ooh. Uprights, and then that's down in and up. Okay, all right. There's 2 different things. 2 different things. So the excuse me. Nowadays the Skyline, the 32. Oh jeez, I'm like gassy as hell. Sorry. The 32's been legal to import into the U.S. for about. It was like I think 90, 92, somewhere in the ranges. So for a little bit over 10 years. No, that's not right. It's 6, 7, 8 years, something like that. I don't remember. The 33s, maybe about 2, 3 years, not as long. And the 34s are now finally starting to get imported, because the first one was a 98, first model, so it was 98s, and the 98s are now being imported They are obviously stupid expensive, because why would they not be? You know, because everyone, you know, people bought them for like 40, 50, 60 grand in Japan, and then they import them here, or they hold on to them, and as soon as they're legal to import, then they mark up, they import them and mark up the price on it like a stupid crazy amount. And so you end up like the 60 grand that they, 60, 70 grand that they paid in Japan to buy it, you're now paying upwards of 100K, if not more, depending on the condition, for the same car that had you bought yourself, you know, and whatever, had you been savvy enough, you could have gotten a deal. And it's crazy. And, you know, the market will regulate itself. Like right now, everyone's like the initial rush of, I want a 34, I want a 34. I mean, I want a 34 too. Who doesn't want a 34? We all want 34s. A 34 for me, a 34 for you. Everyone gets a 34. But, sorry, I got sniffles. Jeepers. There we go. Okay. But not all of us can afford a 34. And so I kind of keep going back and forth. Like like a 34 is nice and all, but I don't know. A 32 would be really nice to have. Just Skyline period, you know. It's a unique car. It's one of those, like, if you know type of cars, you know. It's like if you see it in the street, you're going to be like, what? Like, I was at a grocery store near us, near where we live, and I saw one in the parking lot. And I was like, holy shit. And I think the person worked there, maybe. Might have been a manager, or how, I don't know. Might have been a kid whose parents made him, you know, pay for his own car. I don't know. But, here comes the shifter. Here comes the shifter. Murder up. Yeah. But like, I stopped. I took pictures of it, and I was like, hell yeah. You know, these couple pictures, and it looks sick. The people that know about it will be like, that is amazing. People that don't know will be like, how the hell are you driving on the wrong side of the road? Or on the wrong side of the car, because it's a right-hand drive, as opposed to American cars that are left-hand drive. Which I'm assuming probably takes a little bit of getting used to. Probably a very timid driving for a while, you know, but there we go. It's okay. It's alright. So, I think if I wait long enough, I'll be able to buy a 32 or 33, or if I really hold out, I'll be able to get a 34. But I gotta hold out, and that's the problem. Is I don't want to hold out. Damn it! I want my car. You know, but it's expensive. It is a pricey beast. You know, and put that right there so you guys can. I really wish I could zoom out the camera. Gotta figure out. There we go. Right here's perfect. There you go. I really wish I could zoom out the camera so you guys could get more of the desk, but yeah, by zooming out, then you get it. You lose some of the little pieces. You know, the being able to see the little pieces. So that's disappointing. But anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah, Skyline. So the Skyline would be awesome. But so would an 8.6, man. You know, it's like, I want one, I want another. Like, you can't, you want it all, but you can't have it. You know. I could probably actually swing an 8.6 right now. I just would like have to legit find a good deal on one. You know, because I don't have a lot of money, but I probably have enough for one of those. Again, for the right price, which I could probably find one that someone has imported already. Oof, I almost lost a piece. Oh no. Or I could wait and get a 34. I don't know. What do y'all think? And if you're enjoying the stream, please be sure to, you know, share, like, follow, comment, any of that stuff. I appreciate it. If you like anime, you know, have you ever seen Initial D? And if you don't like anime, do you like cars? Do you know anything about a GT, like a Skyline? If you don't like cars, well, would you like to learn? So I was in college when I learned about drifting. And like I still have like the grainy like MOV files of that people like recorded off of drifting tapes in Japan and like bootlegged them here. Not but like they shared like they ripped the recordings off of the recordings off of the tapes or whatever they were recorded on. And they hold on, I'm trying to see, does that go on top or underneath? Underneath, I think. They imported those suckers, and I still have them, and they were awesome because you see cars like just drifting like crazy. It was like, oh man, have you ever seen Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and you enjoyed it? Then that's yeah. Oh, they're not. They're riding Skylines and NSXs and all the fancy pantsy vehicles. Oh, okay, I see. There we go. Yeah, the slightly stronger but lesser known of the vehicles, you know. Oh, Minxie Pie! Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Minx. It's telling the... Look at that. There's our hatchback. Look at that. Oh. Bam. That's awesome. Although, did I do that right? Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know. That's telling the stream about how I want a Skyline or an 8.6 and I don't know. Maybe one day. I see what I did. One day I will have one or the other. But I feel like today is not that day, you know? But one day. I see exactly what I did. I'm like, why is this not going all the way to the end? And it's because I skipped a part. I got confused. I'm probably distracted because I was telling the Motor X story. There we go. Did I tell him? Yeah, I'm going to park it in the garage. There's space in there. It's not a big vehicle. By the time it gets imported, we'll have cleared all that space in the garage. It'll be amazing. These, yeah. Gotta do it for the internet lulz. Oh, I thought my foot hit something and I was like, oh god, please don't tell me that's a piece that I dropped earlier. I dropped a piece earlier and that sucked. I had to go looking for it and I was like, oh no. But yeah. Somehow, like, when I was looking a while back, it was much cheaper to get an 8.6 than it is now, because like now they're not as found in the wild. Okay, we are now in the last of the little baggies. I'm gonna dump these suckers in, which is interesting because I don't really think they're, you know, it's I didn't realize we were that far along, but we are. So, you know, that's cool. Sorry, I'm gonna take a, I don't know why my nose is all like stuffy, but it is. As a reminder, because I'm about to do it, if you have not drank water please be sure to drink some water. Hydrate. Yeah, after the stream I'll use the saline. Faux show. But right now, drink some high quality H2O. Okay, where's the steering wheel? That's not it. That's not it. That piece. Here we go. I'm like, oh god, I can't find. Okay, I love you, dear. Have fun. So I dumped in the wrong bag. It's fine. This means we're gonna have more pieces in the box to go through, but that's all right. That is a-okay. Trying to find the steering wheel. And it's in here. Somewhere. There's a part for it. And here is the that piece. And we need actually we need a second little rounded front piece. Where is that? Where are you, pieces? There it is. Come out to the steering wheel. Come out to play. So hope everyone has had a great weekend, by the way. Yeah, my weekend is okay. Busy. Busy. At least the first Friday and Saturday were. Sunday was actually kind of chill. Alright. We're going to put the steering wheel ready. Dorifto. Let's look at that steering wheel. Oh, yeah. Look at that. If you're drifting, all you're going to see is this as it slides over. It goes. Heck yeah. I know, nerd. I don't care. I've enjoyed drifting since college, so 15, 16 years now, if not longer. At LAN Party, actually, like someone just uploaded a bunch. Like there was like a file server that you could upload stuff to at a LAN Party. You know, like if you want to upload games that you purchased and backed up for yourself. Yeah, backed up. Totally. But you could download this from the file server, the LAN Party file server. And I remember someone uploaded a bunch of drifting videos, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, this sounds really awesome. And so I started like watching it, and this was, you know, damn it, I dropped a piece. And there you go. Dropped a piece on my chair, and I was like trying to find it, and I wasn't doing anything else, I swear. That's not it. You know, this was before YouTube, so you really couldn't go like Googling and trying to find pictures or, you know, YouTube videos of drifting, because it was really pre YouTube, you know, which means it sucked. Sucked a lot. The internet Iron Age, you know, Stone Age or whatever, was the worst. Like now, if I want to learn how to do most of, like almost anything, I could just go onto TikTok or Twitch or YouTube and learn how to do stuff, because people post, you know, videos online on how to do stuff. It's just their niche, their teachers. And, you know, it's awesome. But back in 2004, 2003, 2004, that was not a thing. You couldn't do that. So you have to hope that someone, you know, if you want to learn something, you have to hope that you knew someone that could actually share their interest or their information or their passion or whatever. And so it made it a lot harder, like, to find information about it. And you know, I was in college, so I didn't really have money to go drifting or whatever. Because that, you know, it does get a little bit pricey if you learn to drift, because you gotta maintain your car and you gotta, you know, you gotta mod it essentially so that you can drift the car. You can drift almost any car. Whether you want to or not is a completely different thing altogether. But you can definitely drift a lot of things. But it is expensive. And, you know, at the time I was like, I'm in college. I don't have the cash. I'm living off of like whatever. You know, I had a job. And then I also had financial, and that was pretty much, you know, how I was living most of the semester. You know, I paid my way through, and I had financial aid for the classes and stuff. But if I wanted something else, I had to save for it and hope that I had enough of a refund at the end of the year from selling back my books that I could actually afford to live or whatever, you know. And sometimes I did. And I mean, I always lived, obviously, but I didn't have a lot of people. I didn't know anyone that drifted. You know, I knew the one kid that uploaded all the videos, and we were like, oh my god, that's awesome. Like, he and I chatted about it, but he thought it was cool, and that was it. But that's as far as we got. You know, there wasn't a lot else that he could share. He didn't really know how to drift. We just thought it was really cool, and I was like, heck yeah, I think it's cool too. We should be pals. I actually am still Facebook friends with that guy from college. Nice kid. I think he moved, once he graduated, he moved out of that town. I don't remember, though. He might still be there. It's been... I doubt he actually updates the book, you know, his Instagrams. Which I don't blame him, you know. People got other stuff to do. Alright, what am I doing? There we go. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I was like confused. I had to figure out the actual orientation of this. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! Totally, like if you look at it from here, it totally looks like an 8.6. Yeah, it's like trying to figure out. There you go. It's an 8.6. We're getting it. We're getting it done. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it done. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it done. We're getting it. We're getting it. We're getting it done. Fireball. Boop 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 boop. Okay. Pitbull, nice guy. I can't say I met him. I mean, I did, but like part of a crowd met him a few years ago. Because my wife, before my daughter came along, you know, we were traveling, and my wife had to fly into New York for a meeting. She's a lawyer. And she's like, hey, do you want to go? And at the time I was still working, but I was like, yeah, I got vacation days. I got vacation days like stored up for like forever. So I was like, I've never, you know, well, I was gonna say I've never been to New York. I did go to New York in like 93, 94, I don't know. Whenever, not long after the World Trade Center was bombed originally. Because I remember we drove by that area and they still had it covered up. And they were rebuilding. But anyway, that was forever ago. Wait, what? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Maybe? No. Oh, okay. I did do something wrong here for like placement for. Jesus. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, why is this looking so weird? Like it's not sticking where it needs to. And it's because I put the things in the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, jeez. Because in theory, this should go here. And it should also... There we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at it, I'm like, that's not going in right. Like something... I did something wrong. And I did. I 100% did something wrong. But I figured it out, so it's fine. So anyway, I was like, I'll go to New York. I haven't been back since I was a kid. And it was, why not? It'll be fun. And so she's like, well, what are you going to do? We were there for like 4 or 5 days. 3, 4 days. Not as long. And she's like, well, what are you going to do? And I'm like, well, I don't know. And at the time, apparently, it was like, you should go on Good Morning America. And I was like, hey, that sounds like a good idea. I could totally go and be in the audience in the morning, And so jokingly, I said, and I'm going to have a sign that's going to say, I like pie. And suddenly all her staff was like, apparently was like, yes, you need to do it. And I was like, wait, what? What did I just commit to doing? I was like, I might have made a serious mistake. But I was like, screw it. I'll do it. So we got there, and I ended up having to run to Walgreens, which in New York, it's something else because I don't remember what it was called. Because of trademark issues or some shit like that. I don't know. There was some reason why it was not called Walgreens. So I had to run to whatever Walgreens was called. And buy like poster board and markers. And just quickly put something together that said, I like pie. So I did that. I drew a picture of a pie on it. And, I was like, oh, it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be funny, whatever. And so I went. They loved my fucking sign. Like, they came out at one point, they're like, what the heck? Like, they were just like, that's funny. Like, I was on camera. Like, I was like, yeah, with the crowd and the Good Morning America. It was awesome. And they get people that, that come in for launching an album or writing a book or blah, blah, blah. Or celebrities. They come in and, they interview them. And one of the interviewees was Pitbull. And he was coming out with the album, whatever album was that has Fireball on it. Fireball. It's a good song. Kind of catchy. And so he came out at some point, like shook hands and signed autographs to people. And I should have taken a picture with him. And I regret that I didn't. Because, he's from Miami. And I grew up in Miami. It would have been awesome. Like, I remember listening to Pitbull. And I know I'm going to sound like a hipster here. But I listened to Pitbull before he was, Mr. Worldwide. When he was, when his song, Culo, was, when it first came out. And if you've never heard it, it's a good song. But it's literally all about, the name of the song is ass. Literally ass. But it's in Spanish, so not a big deal. You can actually do that and play it. You can do well in the the American market because people don't know. That one, and he had another song called Tomo, was so good. Like seriously, that first album, like those two songs, yeah, they're good. Like I mean, he makes bangers now, but those two songs back in the day, I remember that. And I remember going because I went to college in Jacksonville, which is a tip of the, like right between the border of Georgia and Florida, and so I grew up in Miami. So I grew up listening to, Power 96, Power 96 and 99 Jams and Y100 and all that. And so I went down for I would go down in between breaks from school, and one of those breaks, that was like 2002, maybe 2003. That song was starting to gain traction and popularity. Oh, here it is. And so it was a good song. It's still a good song. It's a great song. I love the song. Highly recommend it if you've never heard it to go and find it and listen to it. It's Google's got there's a Lil Jon features on it. That's how you know it's an old song. It's Lil Jon. He was in everything back in the day. He's still good back in things of now. He's not trying to talk smack about him or anything like that. I don't want anyone to think that that Lil Jon or whatever. He's good, whatever. But anyway, I digress. So, well, I'm like, heck yeah, Pitbull. So I really wish I would have taken a picture with him. At the end of the day, I think it would have been so cool to do, and then just be like looking back on it, just be like, yeah. I ended up going back one more time to New York since then, and again, I had to make I bought a new sign and made it whatever, and it said, "I like pie," and it had had that on there, and it was awesome. And like I remember Robin Roberts came out and she's like, "We have been giggling at your sign the whole time," and I was like, "Yeah." And then the next day, I was actually I had gotten tickets to go inside the studio, but I didn't bring the sign. But it was pretty cool. But like both times, like if you go back the 2 days that I went back in, if you had like the DVR like I did, you could see me. Like I was in the audience. I was like, "Yeah," I had my sign and everything. It was great. But that was a long time. Not a long time ago, but that was 2006 maybe. No, it would have been like 2000 or 2016, 2017. Probably closer to 2017. Actually, no, that would have been the summer of 2016 because we had moved and we were there in the summer. Yeah. And it was fun. It was a fun experience. If you ever are in the New York area, like New York City or whatever, highly recommend. If you don't mind getting up super early, totally go and just stand outside. I mean, you can get tickets for free if you wanted to, but it's cool. You just walk by and you're in the audience and you can be on TV. Text your friends, be like, "I'm on TV, record me." But it was pretty cool. It's cool to do. They stopped doing it obviously when COVID and lockdown happened. They didn't want people outside congregating, so they stopped filming the outside. But they've obviously started. I believe they started it, letting it people gather outside again. And I hope. I'll find that if I ever go back to New York, I will eventually because I'd like to go. Take my daughter with. But I'll definitely have to make a point of going and standing outside at least one of the days. You gotta stand outside and it's cool. You see the celebrities as they come in. If you get there early enough, there's people there. There's like a Starbucks down the street. You can just get some Starbucks as you're walking over. Pretty sure that's what I did. I got like a caramel macchiato or something, or a Red Bull, I forget which, and walked over because it was kind of warm. They're kind of cold when I went, at least in the morning, and then it lightened up. But yeah, it was a fun thing to do, and I loved doing it. Like I thought it was like the coolest thing ever, and it was one of those things where it was like, I did it because I said I would do it. And then suddenly, like, people were like, "You need to do that." And I was like, "I guess I need to do that." I was like, that's the thing we're doing, apparently. And it was pretty cool. I still actually have that sign. And I have pictures of me with Robin Roberts holding the sign. And it was pretty cool. I also have pictures with me and Strahan. Mike Strahan's actually, both of them are super nice people. Nicest people you will ever meet. I mean, as far as I know, I don't know them personally, but they're really nice people. They took pictures with everyone. Like, you know, they came, like, she came out and she stood with everyone who wanted pictures. She, you know, it was like, okay, you know, you want a picture? Come on over. You know, she tried to get as many people as she could. Obviously, there might have been like one or two people that just didn't get a picture with her that wanted one, but not because she didn't want to do it. She just ran out of time. They only had so much time outside, but they have to run back in and for the next segment or whatever. But if you're in the audience, they'll take pictures with you at the very end. And none of the other anchors did that. Like George Stephanopoulos was there, and he was just like texting and reading on his phone or whatever, and just they didn't really care. It was like whatevs. I don't remember if Amy Robach was there that day. She might have been. I honestly don't remember because it really has been forever. You know, 7, 8 years, something like that. 6, 7 years. Actually, probably closer to 7, 8. And, you know, she's not there anymore because of scandals. But yeah, like Michael Strahan's like, if you want pictures, oh, no, I don't, please. Oh, thank God, it's right there. Okay. He was like, you want a picture? Have your phone out and ready. And he was like, we're gonna run through this so that everyone gets their picture. He was just like, brah, you know, like he was like, bam, there you go, here you go, here you go. Like he got everyone that he could. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. You know, again, they know, you know, they know why they're famous because of us. And so they're willing to be awesome about it, to be nice and friendly to the people. I think just nice, friendly people, period. Whereas, you know, I mean, some of the other people are not as friendly. I don't think Lara Spencer was there when I went. Again, this was in the summer, and like, you know, she's only if you. I know I'm rambling about Good Morning America, but she was like iffy, because she has that show about restoring market finds or whatever, like flea market stuff. I don't know. At least at the time, she did. And so she might not have been there, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, because I don't remember her being there. I feel like if she had been, I would have gotten a picture. But who knows? I mean, the shadow knows. Ugh. So, hello everyone who keeps joining. I hope you all are having a great night. I am Zijed. I am. I just realized I don't even know. Okay. Yeah. I'm building Legos. I stream. Usually I stream other games. You know, like this is the wrong thing. Usually I will stream. Maybe this is the wrong one. Apex Legends. Sometimes. Oh, what the hell? Wait. I think I did this right. Don't you hate it when you're like you're doubting yourself? You're like, did I do this right? I don't know. Oh, I see. I see what I screwed up. I forgot to put a little thing there. I'm like, this is not fitting right. But yeah, so I stream. I craft. I do craft. Like resin stuff and vinyl stuff. I have a store. Jedgear.com and Custom Designs by Jed. Both of them, well, not both of them are in the, but you know, you can go to both of them. And, you know, be a friend, be a pal, be a confidant. You know, share if you like what you see. And if you don't, well, sorry. Hopefully you will. I'm trying to figure out why this is looking weird. This is looking... okay. This is upside down too. Man, I'm just like left and right messing this thing up. we are putting together, it's not Lego, it's a Mold King brick vehicle. But we're assembling it, and it is a model of a 86. It's a I didn't actually tell you the year, but it's a Toyota Truino AE86, made famous by the anime Initial D. So, you know, if you're into drifting, highly recommend. You probably know about it. And if you're not into drifting, still watch Initial D. It's pretty fun. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and you can see what anime was like 15 years ago or so. Hello, Ash. How are you? How's your day been? How's your weekend? I hope the new year finds you well, or you know, better than last year. I mean, it's the first of it's the first week of the year. I would hope everyone is doing better than they were last year, but who knows? Who knows? Last year around this time, I was dealing with COVID, man, and that sucked. I was mad because I got COVID because I had like my shots. When we flew, we wore masks. Like we took precautions, and you know sometimes it happens, you know. Unfortunately, I think honestly we got it from like my daughter. Someone at her class had it and spread it because middle or second grade, first, second, third grade elementary school age kids are like petri dishes of germs. But you know, because I had my shot and both my shots and I don't remember if I had my booster at the time, but I thankfully did not suffer too much from it. So that was nice, you know. Felt like that was a good thing at least. Got that going for me. Okay, we're cranking through this thing. Normally I probably would have ended my stream, you know, about 15 minutes, 10 minutes ago, but we're going to try to get through as much as we can. I would like to finish this, if possible, tonight, you know. How does this go? Okay, it goes there, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's the pop-up headlights. Pop it up. So yeah, like I said, normally I stream, you know, a lot of other games, and tonight is, you know, it's sometimes you just want a relaxing night to just chill, and that's okay. You know, everyone deserves to just be able to spend a night doing something that doesn't make them want to rage, you know. And sometimes ranked Apex, especially when you don't have a squad, is the worst. Sometimes it really is. You know, it happens. But all right, so yeah, and you know, I got a bunch of these for the Christmas, and I was like, man, I need to do something with these, or they're just gonna sit in like, you know, a closet and never get done. They're gonna just be sitting there gathering dust, and I didn't want that to happen. So I was like, let me, you know, I have my setup for when I craft and I work with vinyl. So I was like, yeah, I could totally do this. I'm missing a little piece of... I'm missing a one slaughter. Of course, you know, it's trying to find the dang pieces. You know, I'll find it eventually when I don't need it. Which I hope I actually find it before then, because I kind of do need this one piece. I could skip... Oh, there. Whew, I was like, I could skip it, but it may not look as nice. as I would have liked. But thankfully, I found it, so I did not have to worry. All right. It's the Snoop Deal Double G with LBC. Okay. There we go. There we go. Ah, there you go. That snap means it snaps into place. I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, it's good to hear that you are okay. I mean, like I said, you know, it is still early in the year, so it sucks when your year goes downhill. Personally, if I can make it through this year without having cut myself again, like I did last year, where I severed my tendon by accident, I will be a happy camper. Last year, unfortunately, I had an accident when I was making dinner, and I ended up with a mandolin, which is a vegetable slicer. I sliced into my finger and severed the tendon right here. So if you actually look at my finger, that's as far as I can extend it. I can't really extend it anymore. And that's after physical therapy and surgery, and they had like a pin in there, but at least I have feeling in my hand, so I feel like that's better than nothing. But it sucked. It really did. Kind of ruined my entire summer, you know? Like, I had all these plans, and then that happened, and it was like, well, there goes that. Like, I could not do anything. Like, you know what it's like to not be able to use your dominant hand? It sucks. Like, if you try it for like a day, you're gonna go crazy. I had to like learn how to not do things with a dominant hand, like by instinct. It's like reaching for a grocery bag. I could not do it with my hand because obviously I didn't want to hurt myself, you know. And so that sucked. It's wiping your butt with your non-dominant hands. That shit's tough, literally. It's a tough thing to do. You know, it's and thankfully, you know, it was only about, I had to wear a cast or a splint for my finger, and it was wrapped in bandages for about 6 to 8 weeks. I forget exactly how long, but it was about that time. And then I had to wear a splint for the rest of it, and the splint's not terrible, thankfully. But it sucked. It was just not fun. But I got lucky. I got lucky that they were able to. Oh, fuck! There. Whew. I was lucky that I was able to keep the use of my finger. You know, because that was one of the things that could have happened. Is I very well could have lost use of my finger, and that would have blown a lot. So I got very lucky with that. But it's been a struggle. Like even now, I've stopped physical therapy in October. So I've been out of physical therapy for 2 months, and you know, if I'm using my hand a lot, it gets sore. Like I have pain on my hand, and you know, it's unfortunate. It's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. Hopefully, eventually it'll just stop. You know, it's not like, oh my god, pain, but it's like, okay, that's, you know, a little tender. You know, and I keep going. It's like, okay, I gotta take a couple minutes off and just let this, you know, cool down a little bit. But it do be that way. Again, you know, I don't have anyone I can blame but myself. Like, it just 100% was me. I just wasn't paying attention, and you know, I am used to having, I was gonna sound terrible. I'm used to having, like, knives that are not that sharp. And unfortunately, this mandolin was like, you know, we'd used it maybe like twice before, so it was extremely sharp, and you know, that's that happens. But of course, that night, my wife, when we got home, she fucking put that thing and like she grabbed it and put it in a bag and just threw it outside. She's like, I'm not. She's like, not for you. You know, she's like, stay out. And you know, I always used to tell my wife, and I'm like, you know, I have never broken a finger. I've never had surgery. I've never needed stitches. I've never really gone like it needed any type of work done other than dental, because you know, dental you can't, that sucks. Dental's the worst. But otherwise, I'd never done any of that stuff or needed any of that stuff, and now I can no longer say that I've never had any type of procedure done, or because, like, you know, I had to have surgery to fix my finger, to reattach my tendon, and that was sad. So sad. But it did get me out of like being able to having to do a lot of stuff. Like I was like, oh, I can't do that. My hands. Oh, you know. People were like, what? Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I'm like, yeah. Suckers. Not really. Not really, but yeah, it was an event. I would be okay not having done that again. Like I just, you know, I missed my hand. I missed the use of my hand, and I would like to not. Like, I don't really do too much. You know, I don't do a lot of manual labor, you know, but when I need to fix something, I want to have to sit there and be like, how can I do this with one hand? No, I want to just get out and do the dang thing, you know? Manning. So I'm trying to figure out how this is. I think like that. Oh, okay, that's just. Oh, you know what? There we go. Like that. Do. Nope. Not like that. Son of a biscuit. I was like, oh yeah, I know. Okay, here we go. That's how it is. Okay. And again. Let's see. Okay. Trying to get. Ah, here we go. This is exactly how it goes. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that front. It's getting there. We're getting through it. Let's go. Well, I had other, like, I had nano block stuff like Pokemon stuff. And I have like a Goku and a Pikachu or whatever. And I was like, oh, maybe if we finish, this thing fast, we can do another one. But probably not going to happen. But if y'all are, enjoying it, we can definitely do another stream. Maybe Thursday or something, a building stream. If anyone, if y'all are enjoying it. And if you are, hey, definitely hit that like button, the follow button, the sub button, the share button, whatever button you have. Do the thing. Share with the class. The only way we can grow together is if y'all help me grow, I would love to grow with y'all and do more things and have more lives and whatevs. So, if you're enjoying the stream, let me know. Again, like, follow, subscribe, comment, whatever. You don't have to. 100% you don't have to, but if you are Oh, there we go. If you are enjoying the stream, enjoying yourself, enjoying me entertaining you, you know, why not? Costs nothing to like, follow, subscribe. Well, not subscribe when I subscribe to me, like on YouTube or something. You don't gotta subscribe on Twitch. That costs money, and I would never ask someone to do it unless they wanted to. But you know, even if you have Amazon Prime and you're not using your Amazon Prime, you get a free. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription every month. And when I say every month, I mean you have a free one every month that you can just use. But if you use it on different people, you can only sub to one person at a time. So if you sub to me and then next month you sub to someone else, I'd lose the sub and they'd gain the sub. Because that's just how things are. Oh. But hey, you know, even if you only follow for a month, I'm happy with that. Sub for a month, sub for forever. I don't care. And the difference between subbing through the Twitch Prime sub and subbing through not Twitch Prime is that the not Twitch Prime automatically renews. The Twitch Prime, you have to every month you have to go back and follow and sub to that one person, which is still kind of nice, you know. You take that. I do not have a problem with that, you know. Come by the stream. Tell me you're having a good time. Come out to the coast. Have some laughs, as they say. Doo-doo. Alright. Got that there. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright. Oh, okay. I'm like, how does this go? I got it. The mirrors. Nice. Look at that. Oh, that's... Look at that. Mirrors. What? Cool. Neato tuxito. Oh, strawberry break. Remember, if you are drinking water and you have not drank water, please go drink some water. If you are hungry, please go eat. I'm doing both of those. High quality H2O. Everyone should be drinking water. I tell my daughter that all the time. I'm like, oh, you have a headache? Did you drink water? No. Drink some damn water. I don't want. I'm like, well, then your headache's not going anywhere. You know? Water, you know, surprisingly enough, cures a lot of our ills. People don't realize that. And they should. But they don't. I'm not trying to be all preachy, I just think everyone should drink water. It's good for you. And it's healthy for you. And sometimes just being hydrated can make you feel better. You know, like I know, like if it's really dry in the winter, like I get nosebleeds like crazy, and so I try to drink water to stay hydrated so that I don't feel just drained. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I need to get. Like static should cling on this dang thing. Any type of dirt gets just clung onto it. Okay. Pump it up. I'm trying to make sure that I am assembling stuff on camera. I know it's not the most entertaining to watch, to see the top of my head as I'm or angled head or whatever as I'm doing this, but trying. Okay, ready. Ooh, child. Come on. Okay. Come on. Almost got it. There we go. Oh, nope, I popped it up. I had it, and then I did not. It's alright. There he goes. Nope. Okay, there we go. So it doesn't really open a lot. It's okay. It's alright. Alright, the glass piece. We're almost done with this thing. Alright. So yeah, if you're enjoying it, let me know. Hey. Oh, sorry. I see people talking in YouTube and I feel bad because... Oh, thank you very much for the sub. This is 5 minutes later. It is technically not Lego. It is Mold King, I believe is the name of the thing. MOULD, not, like black mold. It is a AE86 from Initial D, the Toyota Truino. So I said it was like non-Lego assembly. I was like, I didn't want people coming and be like, well, this is a Lego kit. I need to go buy it because look at that. We're almost done. Oof. Child. Things are going to get easier. Okay. Now we got the wheels. Got the beep beep wheels. Let's go. Alright, slowly and surely getting through this. Let's go. Okay. Alright, so we've got that's the rims or the hubcaps. And that goes onto, no. There it goes. I'm like, where does that go? It goes right there. And then this just gets pressed in. Ooh, child. By the way, if, I don't know if this will ever get back to Mold King or Nano Blocks or anyone. If y'all want to, commission me, eligible for commissions, send me some things. I'll gladly assemble stuff for y'all. I like assembling. It's fun times. Whew. I think it's almost done, y'all. I think all that's left is stickers after this, and I will probably just do that off stream tomorrow. And there we go. There we are. Look at that. Man, these like Lego gather up all the dust and dander. Bam, look at that, y'alls. We did it. Beep, beep. Let's zoom up. Woo, look at that. Look, we're gonna put that up there. Look at that. The doors don't open, but the mirrors move. The trunk latch did open for a little bit. Yeah, see, it opens a little bit. And you see the tofu on the inside. That's awesome. Couldn't have done it without y'alls. So all that's left is really just the decals and applying them. Like the Fujiwara tofu shop, some things that go on the door. the lights, the license plates and stuff like that. And that'll get done, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something, whatever. It's not as much of a priority, because priority was just getting it done. We got like these last 4 pieces, and they go. They go on this thing. We gotta assemble this, assemble that. I know. Okay, that was right there. Alright, and in theory, you know, we just plop that on. Bam! And it comes with like a little glass container. I mean, that's our plastic container, but it's not glass, which is awesome. But definitely everything and anything just sticks to it because it's thing. So yeah, so there we go. AE86, let's go, let's get it. So thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. I hope you all enjoyed. Oops, popped out. Like I said, I'll do the stickers probably tomorrow or something if I get a chance or whenever. But if you enjoyed the stream, the live, the TikTok, the Twitch, the YouTube, let me know. You know, I'd love to know if you guys are digging it, if not digging it. Do you want to see me do more of these? I've got plenty of other Lego stuff. I've got like non-Legos and I've got Lego stuff as well. I've got all sorts of stuff that I can put together or I cannot put together. And I mean, if you guys want to see like me working with resin or something, let me know. I can definitely do that. That's always fun. So yeah. But that is going to be it for me tonight. Look at that. That's slick. Slick. I'm going to get it so that you guys can see. There you go. Forget it. Alright, so I am done for the night. I appreciate y'all hanging out and being here. I know we did need to restart stream on the TikTok once because no one was showing up, so I think I was just in the wrong category. Maybe a category no one goes to. So technically, I mean, it's probably I shouldn't be in games, but I couldn't figure out where else to go. There's no crafting or building or whatever, so it should be like its category of itself, Lego. But there isn't. So I will be back tomorrow. Technically, it's after midnight here, so I'll be back later tonight at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for fun time shenanigans. I think tomorrow we'll probably be playing Apex Legends just because it's the event, and with the Final Fantasy VII event, I believe starts technically later today, but or tomorrow, you know, whatever time you're watching this, on the 9th. So that's going to be fun to play with that. So thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Whether you were here the whole time, whether you just showed up, whether you've been in and out, or you lurked, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hanging out, and hopefully I will see you at the next one, and we're going to have a fun time, you know. I appreciate everyone that donates, that subs, that follows, that shares, that retweets, and whatever. You know, you're great. I appreciate that support so much. I know I'm an old man compared to, you know, some of the younger people who are streaming, can spend like hours and hours and hours and hours streaming, but do what I can. So I will be back. I know I'm getting just ranting again. We had a lot of stuff said tonight. We talked about, you know, anime, drifting, having a sign that says I like pie, you know, in front of Good Morning America, all that fun stuff. So definitely whenever it's like a crafting stream, I end up talking a lot more than when I'm playing a game. I can talk to the audience, and instead of like trying to focus on not sucking, maybe I might do a little bit better at that. But yeah. All right. So I will be back. Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. I appreciate y'all, and hopefully I'll see y'all the next one, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be safe, be awesome, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Take it easy, everyone.